Damn. I think before we really get started with everything today, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been following us this entire time and stuck with it. We're not Critical Role. We're not even acting or doing any. We're just a bunch of assholes playing a game, and we just hit
minimal role.
Yeah. Suboptimal role, if you will. But we just hit like 90 followers on Spotify, which I was not expecting when we had started posting our campaign to Spotify. I was like, just kind of doing it for the sake of doing it. I thought it would be fun. But that being said, although we could do this without you guys, I don't think we'd want to, because it's kind of crazy. We like having you all around. That being said, there's plenty of other things, just quality stuff. What even is this?
What?
I don't know. It's like, I feel like there's so many better things to listen to than us. But maybe I'm just
we're goated.
Okay. Well, the captain says we're goated, so I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah. Captain's orders.
Oh my god, that made my nose itch.
Captain's orders.
What did?
And with
Are you
that,
gonna cry?
No, I made a Tuscan Raider noise and it made my nose vibrate.
Well, may the 4th be with you, sir, because it's Star Wars Day.
Oh, shit. I thought it was the 5th.
No, that's revenge. That's the
No,
revenge of the 5th.
I thought today was the 5th, not the 4th.
No, no, it's wait. We got like the 5th Strikes Back, and then like Revenge of the 6th.
Are we even playing Star Wars anymore?
No,
Does anyone even watch Star Wars anymore?
they do.
I certainly hope
Dude,
so. I like the Bad
Say,
Batch.
we had so many people coming to see Star Wars. What are you talking about? Bunch of fucking nerds. Some of them came dressed up.
Yeah.
Just give the
Everybody
Bad
has
Batch their own
lightsabers.
movie. That's what I'm saying. But without further ado, hello everyone, and welcome to One Piece D&D Dungeons and Devilfruits. With us, as always, is our raunchy Captain Akisu.
I really am raunchy, aren't I?
It's a shit ammo.
Not us talking about jizz ammo earlier.
Yeah. Before the recording, all the things that you can put in an ammo vial.
I guess you could say you have ampoules.
And the medical expert that makes that happen, Snyder, played by Mr. Bimbus.
Reluctantly, yes.
Then we have our shipwright who holds this crew together and super lethal for no good reason. She's just on it. Chibiusa, played by Sienna.
One
shot, people.
One shot is all she needs. And finishing off the roster as the crew chef, Tonga, played by Sam.
Hey.
How y'all been this week?
Good.
Get good. Graduation's coming up in town, so
I drank all my drink before the game started.
Everything is going to be hectic as fuck.
Oh yeah, like you're working at that convenience store. It's gonna be like
Ew, that's gotta be disgusting.
I'm picking up some extra shift, like some extra hours Saturday and Sunday. I will be here for D&D, and then I just gotta go right back after.
Take a D&D break and go back to work.
Yeah, my manager was totally okay with it, and she was like, "Yeah, fuck it."
Yeah, it's like if you need a break to go roll some dice and work out some stress, absolutely. Although I'm sure your boss thinks that rolling dice is a euphemism. I don't know why.
Oh.
Oh yeah, just let me get some crits real quick.
Yeah, let me just a couple of ones. Don't worry about it.
For 4 hours?
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I get to take a 4-hour break.
That's pretty good, honestly. So, where last we left you guys, you returned to Swallowtail, ventured into the snowy mountainous area that is now the downtown region, and found some survivors, albeit not many, but some survivors, that were living in houses heavily impacted by the snow and buried, barely holding things together. They were attacked by some raidy boys with their snowmobiles. You stole a snowmobile and worked your way up to their camp. Wiped them out relatively quick and have a prisoner. And with that, the floor is yours, guys. What do you do?
Picking the snowmobiles, right? So I feel like we should definitely take the snowmobiles. One for everybody.
You see Rory just kind of off to the side, already on one. It's like, these things are awesome! And he just starts doing donuts.
I'm like, you got the right idea, lad.
I hope I don't roll over.
I kind of look back to our now captive, and I'm like, you don't mind if we borrow these, right?
What do you mean now, Captain?
Captain.
Our now captive.
Captive, but with a V. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Who the
captured
fuck
you
took
and
my
now you are
captain's
captain.
position?
Lead us. That, dude, I would if that was the premise for an anime, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, you won't mind if we take some of these snowmobiles.
Gonna be honest, if I
Why
said
would you even
no,
ask him?
you just do it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I kind of appreciate the asking, but yeah, fuck it. Just take them.
Yeah, we don't take things without asking, unlike you, asshole.
Aren't you fuckers pirates?
Yeah, but we're nice ones.
Right.
We're a different breed.
I literally sent Jenkins in to steal shit.
Yeah,
He doesn't know that.
he's not
Does
us.
now?
We're us. He's him.
Jenkins just kind of like
No,
scoots
I'm him.
his little bag of stolen goods off to the side, kind of like being all nonchalant.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
like try to
take
be
things
sneaky
without
and be like,
just
Jenkins, what did
cause."
you get?
Oh, yeah, check this out. So they had whiskey.
Oh hell yeah,
Well, yeah, I expect that's how they probably kept themselves warm. And
probably.
got some candles.
Gonna keep us drunk.
Exactly. You see, liquor is the mind's lubricant.
You're gonna need a lot of that.
And
Yeah, I got plans for you later, Jenkins.
I always keep the mind well lubricated. And he taps his head.
Oh, that's not the only thing.
And like you kind of look into the sack and you just see like various like little trinkets, booze, candles, socks.
Socks?
It's
What are the socks for?
It's cold, Captain. Like
What?
We're going to need thick socks.
What are you gonna wear as a jacket?
I mean, in my rat form, that'd be kind of nice.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Rat in the sock.
Besides, I don't know if they have your size, but like, Snyder looks kind of cold. Like, he looks like he could use some socks.
I kind of look at down to my bare feet. Not my bare feet, but like in sandals. Shit, you kind of right.
Hey, you want some socks, man?
Jenkins
Put down on
tosses
my bare feet.
he tosses you like a really thick woolly pair of socks.
Do you have
Now I
feet
have
or
on
fins?
the essential like
Yeah.
dad
I see.
socks and sandals on.
Do you think these were clean, Jenkins?
Oh, no. No, not at all, Captain.
Please don't imagine I often wear shoes.
One
Alright.
must make do.
You know, treat yourself for athlete's foot later, Snyder.
Oh, probably I will.
Yeah, the doctor knows best. Off to the side of the camp, you do see half a dozen snowmobiles, including the one that you guys had stole to bring with you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's roll out.
Well, hold on. I wanted to. I was guarding like the door or whatever. I want to like look to the guy and just be like, "What's in here?"
Oh, that's it was kind of a I guess you could say like we were kind of using it like a stronghold, but like it's really just like a little supply area.
Out of supplies.
Food and stuff like mostly used up at the. Well, it was. That's why we had to go down and rob the people down the mountain.
No.
I mean, do we have time to take a short rest?
You
Do we need
guys
to?
definitely have time to take a short rest.
All right.
Oh yeah, I kind of need to. What?
Rest.
All right, where's the?
Ooh,
Ow!
y'all take a
Where's the-
short rest.
Where's the short rest button?
It's right next to the long rest.
Where's the long rest button?
Next to the short
next-
rest button.
Right next to the special traits
It's
button.
the fork and knife.
Special traits?
It's right next to the XP bar.
What the hell?
Like, it has special traits.
I don't see it.
Look at your character sheet, dog.
I am.
Right next
Your
to where
level.
your level is, right? Look to the left. There's
Oh,
three
okay.
little icons.
All right. I got it.
Oh, come on.
All right, cool. Oh, short rest is only an hour? Nice.
It's really not bad.
I thought it was 3 hours.
For Tonga, a short rest is like the best thing ever. An hour between fights, good to go.
That's so real.
I only had to roll 3 hit die to get all the way up to full.
Yeah, I imagine we go in, we like scout it out for like a little bit, and then we're like, all right, ready to go.
Yeah, you go in and you see like what looks like it was some kind of survivalist bunker at one time. Can you not, Kirsty? You go in, you see like what looks like a little, almost like a fallout shelter of a survivalist bunker. It has like a single bunk in it, and as well as some shelves and a lot of garbage and like emptied out cans and like toilet paper still on like one of the shelves.
Mm-hmm.
A little transponder snail in the corner.
Yoink.
Yeah, take that transponders now.
I kind of looked at him, I was like, you even call him with this? Woodrow?
Oh, that was actually there when we got here. Initially, there's some tiger mink hanging out in there. And he had been holed up there for who knows how long. Kind of a bloody fight had dealing with him. Had some kind of weird box on him, though.
Tiger
box?
meat.
With a box.
Yeah, it's right over, and he's right over there. He just kind of points like to like a little spot underneath the bunk.
Walk over, pull it out.
Yeah, whip it out.
Oh,
I will inspect.
As you open this box, you see a fist-sized pearl inside it that kind of glistens like the moon itself.
Ooh. I kind of turn it over in my hands. Can I make like an investigation or arcana check?
Absolutely.
Okay, they're both the same. So I'll just investigate. 19.
You suspect you haven't seen anything like this, but so you can't be 100% sure.
Hmm.
But you think that this might be a moon pearl.
I kind of like turn it over my hands. I like sniff it. I lick it a little bit. I'm like, is this a moon pearl? What's a moon pearl?
From what you can know with that roll, you know that the minks highly value them, but you're not sure why.
Oh. I kind of turn to Chibi, and I'm like, do you know what this is?
before I answer, what do I know about it?
Now, Chibi, you can give me a check on this, but the DC for you is significantly lower.
Okay, is it like a history or something?
Yeah, either a general knowledge check or a history check should do it
That's fine.
with advantage.
Okay. You got an 8.
Well,
No.
No bonuses.
fortunately, for Chibi, having grown up on Zoonatia, you've heard of these things. You've never actually seen one used in action, but you've heard of some minks using them to kind of act as a replacement for the moon to enter their
Oh.
Shit.
to enter their Sulong form.
Oh.
Don't stare at it too long.
So mechanically, it has what charges to activate the transformation
Yes.
or something like that. That's pretty cool. I kind of like.
How many charges does it have?
Well, let's find out. To the dice tower.
Da-na-na-na.
I really shouldn't have used my metal dice. They're so dark in here. It has 3 charges on it.
Cool. I kind of bounce it in my hand a little bit and I toss it to you.
All right, I'll keep it. You put it in my inventory.
And as you hold it in your hand, Chibi, you kind of feel like a static bit of power as you hold it in your hand, like almost electric in nature.
How ironic.
All right.
User.
And Sam, you're putting that on her sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be sure to put in like a note that it can only be used once per long rest.
Okay. Briefly charges user once per long rest. So user may consume a charge to activate their Sulong transformation. Is that it?
Yeah. Yes.
Sweet. Once per.
Oh, much better.
There you go.
To recharge it, it regains 1 charge under a full moon.
That's one.
So if you wanted to recharge
Is
it, you'd
freedom
have to.
max?
You don't know what the maximum
Ooh.
charges a moon pearl can hold are, because you've never handled one personally.
Cool. Guess you'll find out.
Yeah.
Sweet. Add it to your sheet.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do up with the little camp area after you finish your short rest?
I don't think so.
Meanwhile, outside, you still hear Rory just kind of revving one of the engines.
Also, I figured after this adventure, why not keep a couple of the snowmobiles and convert them into like ski-doos?
What's that?
Like
Like a jet ski?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some, maneuverability to and from islands. Well, to and from ship and island.
That'll take some engineering, but I think that'd be a cool idea.
Right? It's kind of like how
I
Nami...
can probably help with that.
Would I have like advantage on it because I'm a scavenger?
To like kind of salvage parts from one thing for another, yeah. You'd be good for like kind of gathering the parts needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like between the three of us, we could do it.
Yeah, because Snyder has the precursor knowledge of that's definitely a thing. Just like the functionality is different from how the waivers work on the Sky Islands.
Okay, but how are we going to do this? Because we can't go back to the ship right now.
Well, for after this whole thing
You want to,
goes
like,
on.
after we beat Woodrow, come back here?
Yeah, bring them back to the ship and then see if we can work on them. And
hopefully we're not a wanted man by the time that happens.
Right.
I mean, I guess we're going to be taking a couple with us, so we won't have to come back.
Right.
Or he just kind of like rolls up to Akisu. He's like, I'm sure we could find some space to park these on the deck.
Well, yeah. But we can't go back to the ship right now.
Why not?
Because we got to go beat Woodrow's ass.
And the guy on that you have prisoners, like, well, you don't need to be here for that. He went to one of the islands up north.
Oh, and you didn't want to tell us that earlier when we were asking about him?
So he's not even on this island?
Yeah, I told you. He took the fleet and went north.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like,
shit.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let's go back.
Let's gather the rations and stuff and bring them back to the survivors.
Yeah.
And let's see. Give anyone can give an investigation check to just kind of see how many rations you find.
Sure.
I don't have a plus anything on that, so someone else do it.
All
I
right,
got it.
Tonga, you find 4 rations, and Snyder, you find 2.
I guess I could try, since if it gets us more. I
Okay.
got a 6.
Akisu, I will give you advantage because of your scavenging.
Nice.
You get to roll again.
I'll roll for Chibi too.
A 9.
All right. Well, Akisu, you find 1.
All right.
And Chibi, you managed to find 5 rations.
Nice.
How many total is that? Like 10?
About.
Nice. You should block the star.
So you guys gather up rations and anything else that you think that's going to be useful. Meanwhile, Jenkins gathers up more socks. They seem useful, Captain.
Okay, I didn't say they weren't.
Socks are nice.
But before any of us more put those on, we should clean them first.
Why?
Because we're not like
No.
you, Jenkins.
You're literally collecting shit vials. What do you mean?
He gives you a mock hurt expression, like,
Oh,
Listen, I like you just the way you are, all right? But I don't think anyone else wants to be dirty.
yeah, that's fair. It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah.
Not everyone's built to be like this, and he kind of like gestures to himself.
That's right, Jenkins, and I give him a little wink.
All right, let's get going.
That's why I come to you for the dirty work.
Dirty work, Jenkins. That's me.
Okay.
Rory just kind of like looks around. Okay, who wants to ride with me?
Can
Alright.
Big Joe get on him?
Huh. Big Joe, can you turn back to your dog form? You just hear like a whoop, and he just goes from his large hybrid form to back to like a medium-sized dog. And he just kind of like sits on the back with Rory.
Yeah, I wanted to ride with him.
just a giant woman riding behind Rory. Just like, yeah.
The way I picture this with Akisu, she's just kind of like riding this massive snowmobile, like one of those Shriners in a parade with those little tiny trucks.
So I probably have to have my own. I probably won't be able to share with anybody.
Yeah, she
Okay.
gets her own.
I'll be like, all right, Jenkins, turn into a rat and get in my pocket. Let's go.
Yeah. Finally,
Yeah.
I get to use my sock. And he nestles in, like he puts the sock in your pocket like a lining.
Hell yeah. Cozy hell.
Take a nap.
Aye, Captain. And he just worms his way right in.
I grabbed the bag that he had with all the loot, and I was kind of like tie it around my waist or something.
All right.
If cool, me and Judy should take the lead.
Yeah. I want to do anything.
And with that,
Who's keeping the captive?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I can't fit
I
him on my.
I'll
So
keep him
someone
with
else-
me. He should be in the front since he's like leading us. Kind of.
You got
Okay.
him, Tango?
Yeah.
all right. How do you put him on the snowmobile?
I just like
Is he tied up?
yeah.
You know how whenever you're like on horseback, they like just sling someone over that's captive.
That's why
That's
I was
what I was
asking.
picturing.
No, I think I'm gonna like tie him to me, like around my waist.
Just tie him to your back.
Yeah, just say put him on a sled and then tie him 20 feet out.
No, he's cooperating. He's fine.
We'd cut a corner too sharp and
Show
shit
him
whip
a
into
little
tree.
dress. Kind of like get on this mobile with him.
You
I'm
just kind of
like,
like have him
just
like
work.
tied to your back like a backpack.
No, I'm just like he's like straddling me. But there's like a rope tying both of us around the waist.
Okay. I get you.
So I'm just gonna like look at him like this is for our protection. Don't do anything crazy.
I don't think I have much choice.
Good man. Just kind of.
I know what I'm
on.
beat.
All right, back to the ship. I kind of brighten my lights up to act as like a Rudolph.
Rudolph, with your light so bright, won't you lead this snow brigade tonight?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
How many vehicles do we have? 3?
you have
One
6.
for all of us.
All right, cool.
And now we can just put these on the ship.
Yeah, so you guys you follow Tonga's lead, and Tonga's just kind of like loosely going over the path that you guys had tread on the way up. Now, Tonga, since you're in the lead, I'm going to have you make a survival check with advantage because of the tracks.
All right. Should Chibi make one too?
Well, you're the one in the lead.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
With an 18, you have no problem. You're illuminating the way. It helps you to see as you're kind of following the tracks that y'all left as you were going through previously.
Do these things have gas in them?
You know what? Give me an investigation check
I don't check.
or perception.
Oh, can I do? Oh, well, 14's not bad. So,
You smell gasoline.
all right.
It has that thick, oily small.
You're a thick, oily smell.
Yeah, I am. You think my
Tell me
beard
there's not
gets
a
this
gas
sheen
gauge on
naturally?
this thing?
How hard is it to make gasoline?
Yes.
In the North Blue, it's relatively normal to use.
Like, could Tonga like figure out how to make gasoline? And like,
I will say yes, for the sheer fact that supplementary fuels are relatively easy if you go with like a ethanol alcohol base.
True. Yeah, I could do like alcohol and like what, like deep sea oils or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Tonga could come up with a mix.
That's cool.
Or he could just convert it all to just straight diesel and use up all the used cooking oil. Everywhere you go, it smells like fries.
Yes, natural gas.
You got some options there. Whatever you
Can I make
choose,
fish oil, fish gasoline.
Yeah, whatever you choose to go with will determine the DC of how difficult it is to convert engines, unless you decide to
Makes
take
sense.
to whaling and just harvesting their oil.
Nah, I don't think Tonga would do that. I'll think
You
about
got options. Okay, so you guys managed to make it back to the town without incident. You come up on it, and you do see like a little bit of smoke kind of trailing out of that little hole at the top of the clock tower. Which is basically ground level.
Also, I think we should leave like at least one of the snowmobiles for them.
Rory
Get to and
looks over
from
to you.
wherever.
He's like,
Yeah.
Not
So like if
mine.
they need to go out to like scout or whatever, travel for any reason.
Okay.
Eat.
magnanimous Tonga.
Who's
I don't
giving
know.
up their
I imagine like
snowmobile?
we hop off. I'm just kind of like as we kind of bunch up. I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about leaving one of them for these guys? Maybe we can ask them if they need it. I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So you guys
Pick
go.
the one we don't like the most.
You kind of like inspect the gas gauges as you're kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking
Which one
over
has like? Oh no, I don't even know what the least has. I don't know what the most has.
them. 3 of them are close to half a tank. One is about 3/4 of a tank, and there's one that's at like a quarter tank.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just give him one of the ones that's like a half. Or you said 3/4? Yeah, I'll do that one.
Yeah, okay. So you leave the 3/4 one, out by the entrance. Hearing all the commotion, one of the citizens kind of comes up. It's like, "Oh, yeah, you're back. Did you take care of the issue up there?"
I gotta give him a nod. We brought back some rations for you. We've also brought back snowmobile.
Oh,
We've
thank you.
taken care of the group that's been bothering you.
Maybe there is some hope for us yet.
Whatever helps you to bear this.
Oh, are you leaving?
Kind of give him a nod. And we have to go look for Woodrow. Put a stop to all this.
We need to go kick some beaver ass.
Well, we appreciate everything that you've done for us thus far.
Kind of put a hand on the captive's shoulder. I'm like, and this guy's gonna lead us right to him.
Well, in the general direction.
More or less.
You're gonna ride to him.
I could try.
You will.
You're gonna try.
You just see this guy like
But
visibly
then
kind of like sweating just a little bit.
A lot is at stake here. Lots on your shoulders.
Great.
Better not fail us.
This poor guy.
And remember, if we fail, it's your fault.
Yeah. Fantastic. Just all on me. Yep. Yes, sir, Rooney. All on good old Milo.
So I hand them the
Is that your name?
10 rations or so.
Yeah, you didn't ask my name before.
It wasn't really important.
Yeah, I got gathered.
I mean, as long as you cooperate, you'll live. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'll make sure you
that's
won't
what
die. I'm
hoping
a
for.
doctor.
Yeah,
My-
that's appreciated.
My livelihood is literally keeping people alive. If you die, I don't think I'm doing my job right.
You know,
Unless I kill you, and then I'm doing my job doubly right.
I am very confused by that statement, but also hopeful that you might have a look at my big toe. It might have frostbite.
It might have to come off.
I was afraid of that.
Why?
Have it.
You won't have feelings, so
We're gonna go have a treat soon, boy.
Big Joe's gonna have a treat.
Big Joe
Big
starts
Joe's
wagging
gonna
his
have
tail.
a big toe.
Yeah, I hand over the like rations that we got, and it's like, all right, see you guys later.
Can I put his big toe in a glass vial?
Oh my god!
This is what happens to people who cross us. That's all they have left.
It's gonna be like Daryl Dixon and his fucking ear necklace from The Walking Dead, but it's just body parts and vials.
It's a good time.
The thing about that ear necklace is, like, historically, that's not an uncommon thing.
No.
Pick a continent, they've probably done it. Anyway, so you guys kind of like just zoom off out in the direction of the ship.
Yep.
This only takes you 10 minutes as opposed to like the hour plus it took worth of walking to get where you're at. And by the time you get to the ship, you see some of your crewmates trying to push back some of the ice, kind of breaking some of the ice around the ship.
Do I see Mason?
You do not.
I'm gonna go find him.
Borealis, you fucking pompous dickhead.
I'm gonna go find him, and when I do, I'm gonna smack him in the back of the head and be like, "Where the fuck were you?"
Okay. So everybody is kind of like putting forth some effort towards trying to break some of the ice so that it doesn't engulf like the ship, so it can't move. Even Tilda, like she's got like one of Tonga's frying pans, just kind of like smacking against the ice, trying to.
What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Tonga, don't be mad. I'm trying to protect the ship.
This bitch got your Teflon.
Meanwhile, up on. Wait, is Sam talking? I can't hear him.
No.
Okay, his little thing was lit up.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, what happened?
So when you get to the ship, you see some of your crewmates that were left behind trying to break away some of the ice around the ship as the ice grows and starts to encroach. And Tilda is using one of your frying pans to trying to like break away at some of the ice.
I'm kind of like, is it like breaking the pan?
You as you get closer, you see like some slight some slight curling at the edge, but it's like a sturdy cast iron.
Yeah. You know what? I'm kind of just like, hey, it's fine.
Yeah, I wish we had like some chisels or like pickaxes, but like you gotta make do. And
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Maybe I can help make us some.
Yeah, we're gonna need some metal or something, or either that or back away from this island here.
Well, we're getting out of here.
So what are those? And she like kind of like gestures to the little snowmobiles behind y'all.
They're snowmobiles.
Oh, I've never been to like never really seen one up close. Like, neat.
Yeah. Yep. You ride it through the snow. Helps you travel faster. We found a little bandit group where we got this guy. Took him off him. Found some survivors.
You're always picking up stragglers.
That's what we do.
Anyway, I guess that just means more coats for me to make.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, prisoner then? Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll help you get some of the stuff back on the ship. I need to warm up anyway.
Yeah. We'll get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, so Tilda takes to just trying to help get stuff on the ship with Rory. Meanwhile, up on top of the ship, Akisu seems to be on a mission.
Sure am.
You open up the onto the you go below, and you just find Orianus just laying in one of the hammocks.
Oh my god, I forgot he existed.
I'll go up to
bitch
him.
out the hammock.
I'll go up to him and smack him so hard he falls out of the hammock.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, and there's just a crash, and he just like falls down. He's like, "The hell do you think
Where were
you're
you?
doing?" I was right here.
I told you to come to us.
I told you if you needed me, you come get me.
Yeah, but that's not how this works.
A slight grin creases his face. We're coming along nicely.
What does that mean?
Yoda.
The hell does that mean?
A proper conqueror isn't born overnight.
I don't like your condescending tone.
It-
Also, what the hell are you doing in here while the entire crew is out there working their ass off? It's not how this shit works.
I don't reduce myself to menial labor.
Well, that fucking sucks, because I'm telling you to go do it.
Make a persuasion check.
Damn, my charisma is ass. I got a 2!
Intimidation.
Got a
instead.
2.
Can I do intimidation instead?
Go ahead.
Hell yeah, I got a... Why do I got a +3 on intimidation?
Strength.
19! I guess because I'm big.
He looks you in the eye, steady, with all the seriousness of a judge. And his smile just kind of widens a little bit. And he just gives you a little nod. There's hope for this one yet. Fine. And he walks out onto the ship to help.
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
You better not be half-assing it, too.
You provide me of like any scene where like a donkey from Shrek is just kind of like, you better not be half-assing it too. Anyway, so he gets out and he utilizes his hand in like a hybrid form to kind of like smash some of the ice and just like
Nice.
with ease. It's just boom, chunks come away from the ship. And within half an hour, the ship is completely free.
Hell yeah.
And I assume you guys have load everything that you got from your little excursion.
Yeah, can I want to start taking apart one of them to get parts that we need to transform. Not
Yeah, and I'll help
transform.
with that too.
Yeah. I also have Tinkerer's tools. I don't know if that helps.
That will absolutely help. Because that's precisely what you're going to need for the job.
Cool. You want me to roll it?
Yeah, you roll with your Tinker's tools.
Yeah, I got it favorited on my front page.
With advantage for my assistance?
You know what? Sure. Well, you can give her advantage for this one.
Nice.
Good, because I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah. Just breaks a piece.
I got an 18 though.
After getting everything on the ship's kind of clear to the ice. You have the snowmobiles all kind of like lined up to one side of the deck, and you just kind of taking the time to start tinkering away, studying the mechanisms as you slowly take it apart piece by piece, with a little bit of care and just kind of like working your way each nut, bolt, screw.
Nut.
Nut. And slowly but surely, you dismantle it over the course of a few hours.
Nice. I want to talk to Chibi about modifying the ship, or at least like the side of the ship, to be able to have like some kind of like door, so that these things could like come out the side.
A way to
You know what I
deploy
mean?
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely say that you'll definitely be able to do that.
Will we just need like supplies?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm assuming we're trying to make these into like water skis, essentially,
Yeah.
or like jet skis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe have some of them stay like snowmobiles and have other ones be like the jet skis.
True.
That'll work.
We got 5, right? Because we gave one away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking at least 3 jet skis, and the other 2 can be snow. Or we could do 3 jet skis and then 1 snow and then 1 with wheels, just in case.
Rory's just kind of like
Okay,
sitting
like,
on top of his still, pondering out everything as you're talking about it. So
Yeah, I
we'd
imagine,
have like something for
as we're kind of
everything.
thinking about
Like
this,
we have a water
Exactly.
one,
yeah.
and like we'll obviously keep like a one as a snow thing.
Yeah.
I kind of like Tonga has like a notebook on the table. He's like sketching it out.
But we also have to tear apart one to be able to like not
Yeah.
transform.
To
And
repurpose.
Repurpose, yeah.
Chibi, when Akisu asks you about the door thing, you know that you'd have a few different options. One being just a basic deployable door, probably cost anywhere from 15 to 25,000 berry.
Hey, we're kind of stacked, right?
Or you could go for something a little bit more high tech with a hydraulic door or like a high end deployable hatch. Each of these will have like more features as you go further, but are also going to have like a higher cost.
I mean, I have
But I know how
$34
to
million
hydraulic.
million berries.
Yeah.
So like,
Sure.
if I need to shovel
So-
out for this high tech stuff, I will.
So
Would I
hold
know how
on.
to do
I'm
hydraulic?
curious.
I will say that in the case of being a shipwright, you'll have enough knowledge to do hydraulics, but as things
Okay.
become more technologically savvy, you might need some assistance.
Okay.
Like
But I'll request the money. Okay.
So do we want the ship to be more bulky or like more of like attack forward? Because like we could put like some like heavy reinforcement armor and shit on it, make it good for like getting through the ice and loading vehicles and stuff.
I'm gonna
Or do we wanna, like-
resend the let's see, the Dungeon Master's Guide to Chibi that has all the shipbuilding options.
Yes.
That way you have that on hand.
Okay.
There. Because I know I've sent it to you before, but it's easy for that stuff to get lost.
Oh, and while we're having like, I imagine we're in like a council type room, like we're in like the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Maybe like we had Tilda like just kind of go north for a
Now,
little bit.
as you're kind of you guys ended up getting a map of the North Blue a while back, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, as you guys are charting a course, Tilda's kind of sitting there with you, helping with the navigation. Now, here's the thing, everyone. With our navigation here, there's... Going north is kind of a broad... Like, she kind of like rubs her temples a little bit. It's kind of a broad way to look at it, because there are 3 islands north of here. And
We'll just talk to our captive.
I kind of look to him. Do you know which island he's on?
unfortunately, I don't. I just know which direction I saw them go sailing towards.
What good are you?
You have a direction.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Well, like I said, I wanted nothing to do with Woodrow after he buried this island. This was my home. We had a good thing going.
Kind of give him a nod.
Damn, there's the kind of piracy where, like, you didn't have to actually do anything.
And he didn't. He didn't even do it, which is crazy.
We took all of our credit.
He took your credit. He took my friends, people I knew from the island, the ships.
We're home.
I don't even really have a home to go back to. All I can hope is that snow melts.
I kind of looked at him and I'm like, speaking of, when we get back to Swallowtail, you're going to join those people. You're going to apologize for what you've done.
If they'll have me, I don't know if they will.
It's up to them to decide.
Honestly, if you could just drop me off at whatever other island, that'd be preferable.
Maybe. Maybe the next one we get to. Who knows?
I mean, it's hard to start a new life somewhere, but a whole lot easier if everything's not frozen.
Hear that?
Who knows? Maybe, judging from how your crew is, I don't think you want someone like me. And honestly, given that you guys killed some of my friends, I don't think I would want to be. So, yeah.
Good choice.
You've got a fair point.
Yeah. After you've gotten where you need to be and found Woodrow, I'm out.
Exactly the way we planned, I guess.
Then we have an
We'll go our
accord.
separate ways. I don't want to have to hurt you. You know, we just want to set everything right.
I mean, that works for me. I don't want to get hurt.
All right.
And so he just kind of like shuffles back, still tied, and just kind of sits in a chair.
We'll kind of like leave him tied for now, but like, we'll untie him eventually.
And then as he kind of like settles back in, Gordy kind of enters the room. It's like, oh, hey, everybody. What seems to be happening?
We got snowmobiles.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a pretty nice find, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna repurpose some of them to be water.
Ooh, you could do that?
I can do
Neat job.
anything.
Made a good choice joining this crew then.
Hell yeah.
He takes a look at the map. Setting a heading, huh?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out which island Woodrow is at, but all we know is north.
And he takes a look at the island. I'm not the island, the map. Okay. Belhaim, Karkesh Prime, and Gerald Spire. Well, it's a pretty industrious region.
What's your best guess?
Well, let's see here. Well, what do we know about his motives? I mean, his motives would probably best be the first indicator.
He's a beaver bastard.
Okay, so
You could also ask our captive.
the captive Milo kind of looks over. To be honest, I didn't really know him that well. He always had that kind of a snuck up attitude about. I mean, like, Devilfruit user, yeah, cool power, but you're a fucking beaver, dude.
A
I
greasy one.
imagine Woodrow
It's gross.
would want a defensible position. So I'm sure he knows we're coming for him eventually.
I'm gonna see if Tilda knows
So
anything.
maybe
That's unfortunate. She looks at the islands and kind of just examines. Well, I know that Belheim is kind of a factory place. They produce a lot of white lead, and well, that's used for lots of stuff like paints, clothes, batteries, alloy treatments.
Well- Are all these islands populated?
Oh yeah. They're populated. See, that one's got like tons of factories, lots of workers, sizable
I think he
town.
would also pick an island that would be a good like station for himself because he wants the recognition, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like
Maybe Karkesh Prime. I
go
mean,
into
like
the mission.
that island is known for producing navy weapons and heavy machinery.
Oh, true.
And then there's also
So is there going to be a lot of navy there?
no, they just
Oh,
I
produce
doubt the Navy
they produce
would
stuff
stop.
for the navy. It's like for the
Oh.
most part, like let's just face it. You know as well as I do that the Marines don't exactly patrol too much of the North Blue.
Yeah.
We're not as heavily regulated as something like the West or East Blue.
The West.
The West Blue. There's also the Broad Spire. They're known for froststone and electrite crystal. Good for
What's that?
energy. That's good for energy harvesting,
Mm.
and lots of engineers use them. Honestly, I was looking at your snowmobiles out there. I'm surprised that those don't run on anything like that.
Someone's laundry's done.
My laundry. It sings to me. Anyone can make a knowledge check on any of the individual islands.
Knowledge.
I like the idea of him being at the spire, because he's like, no, he would want to like occupy the spire, I imagine. But
I
maybe
got a nat 20.
All right.
Well, that'll be
Which island does Akisu want to know about?
The one that ended with Prime.
Oh, Karkesh Prime. Okay,
Oh.
so it's known for advanced war machines, heavily tied to a bunch of different North Blue powers, even Germa 66. Rumors say
I
that some of the production has gone missing and been diverted from official records. You know, word on the
From
street.
how long?
From what you know,
Yeah.
it's been something that's been going on for the past few years. And
Oh, okay.
it's also known for having an abandoned... You know this specifically, Akisu, with a role like that, because you've visited it once. There's an abandoned dry dock near the eastern scrap basin that's being repurposed secretly. You're not sure if Woodrow has any contacts there, but experimental vessels have... Last time you were in that area, you did see that strange new experimental vessels would be parked in that dry dock area.
Damn, bro, I feel like
I
he
mean-
might be there.
I feel like if he's looking for power and recognition, he would go there to get like cool stuff to make.
Yeah, he would want the
himself-
high tech shit.
Yeah,
He could easily steal it off the books.
exactly. And since there's already like a thing going on where some shit has gone missing, and it could just be wrote off like that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I meant.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, if things are going missing and he's got connections to the Frostforge Syndicate, then either way there might be a chance that they're going there for power source. And even if he's not, chances are he'll show up eventually.
Drew, what are the odds he's in cahoots with all the islands?
Oh, that's hard to say. I mean, he's got a fresh fleet, and we have the only direction we have for knowing where he's going is north. I mean, like, eventually, I figure if we get up to one of those islands, if anything has happened on an island that we arrive at, then we'll know for sure, right? Like,
Right.
there's no hiding
And
that many people.
probably about the best way that the island can benefit us too. If we want to operate our vehicles and stuff, this island might be the best one to go to.
True, true.
If you want to be able to upgrade the vehicles, Karkash Prime or the Freald Spire.
Can I roll for investigation on that one?
Let's see. Yeah, sure.
I'll roll too.
It's a knowledge check, so yeah.
Wait. Is that insight or investigation?
History.
History. I did not roll history before.
That's fine.
16.
Okay. So,
11.
Tonga, you know that the spire is said to be cursed or sacred. So,
What the?
a lot of
Oh.
people tend to steer clear due to tech failure. Akisu,
He wants to go undetected. He might go there, but why would he? Well, he doesn't want us to find him.
and Akisu,
Oh.
you know it's believed that an ancient power source. A lot of people believe that ancient power sources are being drawn out of the earth. Energy readings in the area often spike without explanation.
Interesting.
I feel like that would be something that Tonga would have been interested in before, just like in general.
Yeah, it's like kind of mysterious.
Yeah. I don't. Do you think he would go there looking for that thing?
I think it'd be more likely he'd go to the other place.
Yeah. I think we should definitely check out the spire.
Tilda's just kind of scratching her head. It's like they're both pretty good candidates. I mean,
Which
with
one's
what
closer?
his strongest connection we know about is the Frostforge Syndicate, and as it stands, I couldn't say one way or the other because when I was working with them, they've done business with both.
I think we should go to the Prime place.
Yeah, I think so
Me
too.
too.
Which one's closer?
They're kind of spread out a little bit. Let's see here. The closest one would be Karkash Prime.
Nice. Okay, should we go there first?
Let's set sail.
All right. We have our heading. And she rolls up the map. Here's hoping that this works.
Besides, even like this place could benefit us too, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Even if he's not here.
It's going to be difficult sailing out of this, so we're going to need all hands on deck.
Yeah,
You hear that, Mason?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, don't call me ma'am. I don't like that.
He kind of chuckles to himself. Leaning to the side of the room, his arms crossed. So you seek to conquer this other conqueror.
What?
It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
You talking about me and you?
He's undeserving. I'm talking about Woodrow.
Oh, okay.
Well, from what I've heard about this Woodrow, he buried an entire island in snow. Took the crew.
Bitch, how have you heard anything? You've been in a chest.
I've-
You heard it from this conversation and context.
So he's literally just spouting things that everybody already knows because he heard it from us.
Yes. Yeah,
Like,
that's
shut up, Mason.
that's literally it. He's just like you look at him and he seems like kind of impressed, but he hasn't met Woodrow. You guys have. So like from Woodrow's feats of what you guys have mentioned around him, he's like, oh, this guy buried an island and then took a couple of pirate crews under his wing and then blackmailed the rest of the people into joining his crew. And then has connections.
Okay.
He's like, ooh, that sounds pretty good.
Exactly, right? That's what he wants. He wants it to sound good.
Which also kind of makes him kind of impressed with Akisu for trying to face down such a foe. Because like all of this in his head is just like, this is all very grandiose.
I'll tell you right now, Woodrow is not no conqueror.
If he isn't, then it should be no problem for you to put him down like a dog.
Exactly. You know what's up.
Put him down like a beaver.
Put him down like a beaver.
Take him down to Beaver Town.
Won't you take me to Beaver Town?
Won't you take me to Beaver Town? To Beaver Town.
All right. I'll head up to the wheel and I'll figure us out of here.
All right. And I am going to roll for hazards. Here we go. Nice. All right. So everyone has been short rested. You've accumulated your stuff that you need for the journey ahead. And Akisu, as the ship starts to sail off in the direction of the island, you hear the roar of an engine on the main deck.
What the hell?
You kind of like step out onto the main deck, and Rory's just
I'm
kind of.
gonna assume Rory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like spinning around in circles, just like, yeah.
Rory.
Rory, we gotta,
like call
gotta
from the
repurpose
wheel.
these.
I'm like, no driving on the deck.
Aww. But it's so cool.
Listen, once we have one with wheels, you can drive on the deck. But don't wreck anything.
He just kind of like pauses for a moment. Fine.
He's like scratching up this fucking like.
I would imagine Chibi would be the most pissed.
Yeah, I would be.
All right, Rory, now go get things to clear up these scuffs that you made.
All right, Captain. And he just kind of like heads on below deck. All right. As you as you guys are kind of like sailing forward, who's running the helm at the moment?
Me.
Okay, Tonga the helmsman. Give me a vehicle check.
Yay. Oh, 9.
All right.
3.
9, huh? Okay. You find like there's a whole bunch of like there's ice debris everywhere, and it starts kind of like ramming into the ship. Like it's become so numerous that it's hard to avoid. Although if anyone else on the ship wants to attempt to kind of divert the issue with whatever means they can come up with, welcome to try. That's okay.
What's in the water?
Just like
Chunks of ice?
there's massive chunks of ice are just kind of like being washed in with the waves and slamming into it.
Can I use my gravity hammer?
You know what? Go ahead. Give me a
Just break
like
them up so they're not so big.
yeah. Give like an attack roll.
18.
All right, Akisu, you just kind of like rush out after you hear Tonga shouting about all the ice slamming into the side of the ship. And you take this gravity hammer. It buzzes to life as you flick the switch, and you just start smashing the ice away, leaving like little,
Hell yeah.
just a spray of like little icy hail as you just kind of smash it all. And that goes on for a few minutes till like the debris field is cleared.
Nice.
Nice.
Good thinking with the gravity hammer.
I'm so glad I stole that shit.
It's awesome. And after that, you guys go for a few hours of uninterrupted travel. Not too much issue. The occasional iceberg here and there as you're kind of getting further away from the island, kind of going around. Who is keeping watch?
Probably 40, right?
Okay, you're gonna have Gordon.
I do it because I think I was the best one for it. Did you hear me?
Where's Snyder? He's been quiet.
Hello?
I'm here. Hello.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what I said?
We
Yeah.
can't hear Orion anymore.
Well, this is a great game, guys.
Mhm.
Mr. Bombastic. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Orion's
Nobody
back,
knows my sorrow.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
That
Oh.
was a pain.
What
Hey.
happened?
My audio just decided to shit itself.
Oh, okay.
It how it do. Does it
Anyway, I'm keeping watch.
be like that? All right. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Fierce.
I got an 11.
All right. So that seems pretty clear to you.
I don't trust that.
And with that, it starts to become dark out, and you're not exactly trusting the low light as the day starts to wind down.
not the light. The light is
Do you
going
guys-
away.
Do you guys
Wanda, light the
continue?
way.
Do you guys continue through the night?
Yeah, I no longer need to sleep.
Why?
So,
So I was thinking about how I would like flavor this, and I think I wanted to be maybe in like Tonga's like meditation, he like I don't know how to explain it.
It's kind of like how sharks they can sleep while swimming.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
As long as they're moving.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like
so he's
Because
just
sharks
kinda like
constantly have to be in motion or else they'll drown.
Oh,
yeah, as long as they're moving, you don't have to actually be like conscious. But like yeah, so I'm picturing kind of like that. You see him just kind of like zone out, but still be like active, and you see his light like turn like an internal glow instead of it being like outward.
okay, so it's like a lava lamp on the inside.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Just Tonga just kind of like meditating.
Yeah.
All right.
As he like activates his burning blood.
And Akisu, I'm gonna have you make a unless you switch off with somebody, I'm gonna have you make another perception check.
Okay.
That way, unless I'm crafting or something, I'll stay at the helm.
I got a 21.
You look over the edge and you see a small submarine kind of like floating, just kind of like has like a little periscope pointing in your direction.
Hey, someone's watching us. Below the waves.
I kind of pull the ship to a
Go
slow
get him.
halt. Yeah, I kind of like pull the ship to like a slow halt, and I jump into the water immediately.
Yeah.
As you do
I'm
so,
good at fish
Tonga,
man.
you as you burst below the water, you see that this is a pretty decently sized sub. Nothing too big, but it's similar in size to the ones that you had seen previously in that secret grotto back on Swallowtail.
It's average sized.
It's kind of like I like flare my light a little bit to kind of like brighten up me. And I just kind of like look at it. I kind of squint.
It in
Swim up to
response,
the periscope, and I like tap on it.
the periscope withdraws immediately. You feel the engines whir to life through the vibrations in the water all around you, and it darts away. Tonga, give me a perception check.
Okay.
There is a symbol on the side of it, but you couldn't quite make it out because it moves so quickly.
Damn.
It's from what you could tell, it was some kind of pirate marking, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
Follow it.
Yeah, I kind of like, as I'm underwater, I flash my light really brightly in like almost like a Morse code.
And
For like, boop, boop, boop. And then I dart off.
yeah, it just starts heading off west.
West?
Yes,
So if we followed it, it would take us off course.
it would.
Well, we were going north. Okay. I mean, I'm recognizing. I might. We're going to the island.
Can I throw a javelin at it?
You can try, but like you can't. You're above the water, so you can't see it.
Okay.
How is it like it's going like fast? Like I can't catch it?
Yeah, like it's significantly faster than you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because like this is
I
a
just kind of like
undersea vehicle,
I like-
you know.
Yeah. I like go to start chasing it, and I'm like, then I just come back.
Tonga, why'd you jump overboard? Just Rory's just kind of hanging out.
There was a submarine down there. headed it back towards west.
Oh, for real? Oh, we got to get ourselves one of those.
Someday. But for now, someone knows we're here.
Wonder who it was. Do you think it was Woodrow?
I saw some kind of symbol on it, perhaps a pirate band or something. Could be.
Pirate doesn't exactly narrow it down any. There's more than a fair few up in this area.
How similar was it to the subs we saw in the cave?
Very, right?
Similar size, different model.
Oh.
From what Tonga could tell.
Yeah.
I love using the dice tower.
All right, I guess we just keep heading in the direction we're going. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I want that beaver bitch.
Why are they watching?
Yeah. Maybe they're just scouting the area.
It's not in the pouch.
Let them see us kill this beaver bitch.
Sorry about that.
We don't want them getting flighty before we, figure out where he is.
All right. So you guys press forward, right?
Yep.
As you guys are kind of sailing through the nighttime freezing air of the North Blue, it does start to get a little warmer compared to how it was around Swallowtail, but it's still freezing cold from what you can tell. As the chill of the night has really set in. And as you guys sail, you feel the ship lurch forward. And you hear a dull scraping to the left side of the ship.
Ooh. That's not good.
Okay,
My ship!
Tonga, you're at the helm, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have you make either a vehicle check or a survival check.
Ooh, 24.
All right, with a 24, you're holding the wheel, kind of like vibing with the ship in your half tranced state. Then you're like almost like a electric shock. It shoots right through you, feeling the vibrations of the ship and that lurch. You immediately sense that it's coming from the left side and turn the wheel, cutting it real hard to avoid any severe damage. As you start to steer clear, you look to the side where the ship was, and you just see like a clean sheet of... It just looks like almost like glass across the water. Flat, translucent, and clean.
Oh.
Is it like a thinking?
From someone can give me a investigation check or a perception.
Would we have all felt the hit, right?
Oh yeah, everyone would have felt that.
Then I would probably go investigate.
I rolled a 22.
I got
All
a
right.
9.
New perception.
All right, Snyder, Akisu, and Chibi. The three of you kind of like look to the side, and you see this. Chibi, you're the most upset with this. as you see a shallow gash into the side of the ship. You are personally familiar with this kind of thing. Black ice, like a big old sheet of it.
Oh.
Oh. Damn.
Why do we have black ice? I thought that was just clear ice on the road, and that's why it's black.
This is also
Yeah, but
nighttime.
it's a sheet on top of the water.
The water at night is also black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're seeing. What you're saying. The ship has taken damage, but not nearly the levels of damage that it would have been.
Okay, that's good.
The ship takes about 12 damage. Chibi, you look at it. It's easily repairable.
I'm gonna start repairing it.
Had Tonga not steered away from it, you know that the damage would have been severe.
I think one of the pads.
Oh, let's see. Give me a tool check for that, Chibi.
Okay.
All right, with a 21, you managed to not only repair it, but it actually looks a little bit better than when you started.
Hell yeah.
As if nothing had happened at all.
Oh.
You ended up finding like a few blemishes that were like already there, and you're like, okay, well, I'm already down here. And with that carries you guys into morning. I would imagine y'all would be quite exhausted after sailing through the night like that. Did anyone try to get any rest?
I don't think I need any. Yeah, I'm pretty full.
I'm just asking because, like, if you go a night without sleep, you're going to start taking on fatigue.
True. I'm gonna assume Jenkins has been sleeping this whole time, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go wake him up and be like, "Hey, go look out. I'm gonna take a nap."
All right, Captain. I suppose the breakfast whiskey's going to have to wait.
Is this for me to gain
Thanks, Jenkins.
In the benefits of a long rest, I can spend all 8 hours doing light activity. So, like keeping watch and doing the helm. And
All right.
I mean, you got Jenkins for keeping watch. He's been sleeping this whole time.
yeah, I just mean like while I'm like doing the helm through the night, if I'm not crafting or anything.
Yeah, you're just kind of vibing
Sounds
as you're
fun.
going. Yeah, so Tonga, well rested.
After I
Jenkins
fix
and
this, I'll
the
go to sleep.
so really it's just main crew members that have been the most active. And speaking of which, we're going to cut back to Snyder, who had to give a checkup to the prisoner.
True.
All right, Snyder, I want a medicine check from you.
A medicine check
Yes.
If you have to cut off that big toe, give it to me.
with advantage or disadvantage or normal.
Just a straight medicine check.
Nat 20.
All right. With a nat 20, you expertly look over this guy's foot. You see that he's got like some kind of dermatophyte, like a little nail infection kind of going on. So
Imagine a doctor that just like gags when looking over you.
So It's not necessarily frostbitten. You just kind of got an ingrown toenail.
Oh, that's been a bit of a thing. I was just a little worried because like it got a little dark. The circulation was a bit off.
Well, I mean, as long as you keep it up and not in snow, I think you'll be okay. I
Okay.
can, however, remove the toenail if you'd like.
He kind of looks at his toe for a minute. He's like, "Do you think that's best, Doctor?"
I mean, it might grow back, but it will ease a lot of the pain for the time being.
He kind of takes a deep breath. I don't know why. I just met you, but you seem like a stand-up medical professional. I'll go with what you say.
I mean, hey, I ain't the ship's doctor for nothing.
All right.
It's not like doctors fall out of the sky or anything.
But it's
Just imagine Snyder's character just going, ah! Just laughing to
I'm
himself.
just like looking around at everybody, just hoping.
Hugh Snyder title card. And it's just him with some tweezers and a toenail.
I'm placing it in a bottle.
Yeah, so you have surgically removed this man's toenail. You're like, he's got a nail infection. Just remove the whole fucking nail.
Hell yeah, we're going 1920s on this bitch. Oh, you're bleeding from the brain? Cocaine.
So you patch him up, but he was a little loud from all the pain, but Jenkins, hearing all of this, kind of like steps into your little corner medical office, pulls back the curtain. This man sounds like he needs whiskey, Doctor.
I need 2 pints of whiskey, stat!
Oh, I'm on it. And he just you hear him stumble backwards. To the whiskey bag.
With a whiskey bag.
And he comes back holding the bag that he had procured yesterday. It's like half full, but he just reaches in. Here you go, Doc. Oh shit, we're gonna need 4. Here, drink this. It's like 1 for you, 1 for me, and the patient, and what do we do with this one?
Shit.
This is just like, I guess a 3rd for me.
Looks like I'm getting another drinky poo.
He just kind of eyes it. I would imagine Snyder's just like knowing that he had asked for 2.
I just think to myself, I'm not gonna question it, but I think Jenkins just likes to get drunk. Any excuse to drink is a good excuse to him.
This is Jenkins, after all. Okay, hand me
If
the
he
chicken.
transforms into a rat, does he have a lower tolerance?
Whoa! This thing's so fluffy. I didn't even. Guys, look at this thing.
What the hell?
It's a chicken.
That's a fluffy cock.
That's a very fluffy cock. For people that are just listening and not looking at the video, I have a very fluffy little chicken that my daughter burst into my room with. surprise guest is a chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Look at this fluffy boy.
Chimkin.
Girl.
It's a girl? Well, anyway, can you take this chicken and go? As much as I love fluffs. And shut the door behind you, please.
Chimkin.
My kids feel the insufferable need to share chickens. That's okay. Anyway. So Jenkins downs a pint, and so does your patient. Doctor's orders.
Anything to stop this wailing.
Dr. Snyder, everybody.
If it helps the patient be quiet and saves my ears, he can get hammered all he wants.
I imagine Jenkins just gonna start wailing now for no reason.
Oh, the doctor, this guy. Good. Put him to bed.
I mean, rest is helpful, but it's not going to debilitate him for, days on end.
Okay. Well, good luck, whoever you are. I gotta go up and help the captain. Some.
He's not a very good lookout, is he?
He wanders away.
He waddled away, waddle.
Try to marry that tight.
Bum, 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 bum.
A rat walked up to the liquor store. And he said to the man right of the store,
Hey, bump. Got any booze? And he stumbled away, stumble. And he stumbled away.
Stumble.
Then the very next day, bum. Oh, that's great. Okay, you guys, as Jenkins heads back up top, is like, Doctor, there seems to be a problem.
Oh boy, what is it this time?
I can't see.
I can't see. Oh boy. We have a blind rat now.
So, do you go up top to see what's wrong with the rat?
Yeah. I bandage the guy's toe and kind of slip his shoe back on if he had one.
Yeah, yeah. You give him back his boot. Yeah, you head back up to top deck. You open the door, and it's just a whiteout blizzard.
Oh, thank fuck! I thought you went blind.
I thought he was getting. I thought it was getting warmer. What happened?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Doctor. I was supposed to be looking out for that.
Well, it seems like you failed on looking.
And
Jenkins is like, "Don't tell the captain."
I apologize, but I'm going to have to tell the captain.
all right. This we might want to speak with the Helms guy and the navigator.
Wait, I didn't notice that there was a
As far as Tonga's concerned, the reality of the situation is that things were pretty decent, like heavy gray skies, but the blizzard seemed to have come out of nowhere.
Damn.
Like this was a sudden thing for you, and then you kind of just hear like a one step below on the main deck. Jenkins like, "Doctor, I'm blind."
Oh dear God! What do you mean you're blind?
Everyone stop any medical emergencies.
And meanwhile, you got Rory just out like, I hope we get enough snow on the deck for me to be able to ride around.
Rory's an adrenaline junkie now.
You guys have exposed him to mortal peril, smoking, alcohol, like not drugs, but like gun. He's shooting guns, riding snowmobiles all over the place.
He would experience eventually anyway.
Rory's killed multiple people.
Yeah, like over the course of a couple weeks, Rory's life has taken a very extreme turn.
Rory's got bodies.
It's great.
First day out on sea, and I've already killed a man.
Now,
Actually true.
since Tilda's the navigator, I'm gonna give a roll for her. Oh, good. So Tilda kind of grabs your shoulder, Tonga. It's like, oh, Tonga, I'm going to need you to steer in that direction. We're going to use the tailwinds of the storm to kind of bring us out of it.
I gotta give her a nod. All right, lead me.
All right, Tonga, I'm going to have you make a quick vehicle check.
Oop. Oof. 11.
It's difficult, and you find
Does this help?
Nope, because Tilda's health is what keeps you from having disadvantage.
What?
Real.
So together you manage to kind of work your way out of the storm, but it ends up taking like 3 hours worth of just dealing with like awful whiteout conditions.
Damn.
The only real guidance you have is her compass.
Real.
But you do manage to put the storm behind you.
Nice.
As you kind of like burst through, and it's just like it's all like a wall of whiteout snow, and then like beyond that, as you kind of like come out of it, just bright sunshine.
Okay.
Then you kind of like realign back on course. And with that, you guys kind of find your way closer to the island that you were looking for, with it on the horizon. Now, do we have Akisu back out?
Is it daytime?
It is.
Then yes.
Okay. After getting some rest and kind of sleeping through this whiteout squall that kind of engulfed the ship for a few hours, you come out. You see the ship is just covered in at least like a foot of snow that like some of the crew members are kind of shoveling off.
Oh damn! What happened?
Whiteout
I thought it was getting
conditions.
warmer.
It's kind of a sudden storm, Captain.
Was it really sudden?
Oh yeah, we were sailing, and then it just like that.
Who's speaking to me right now?
Gordy, but he's got
Okay.
he's kind of like slightly muffled from a scarf.
I see. Well, I'm assuming everyone was okay. Ship's okay, everything?
Yeah,
She's
everything's
okay now.
Well, I'm sorry I slept through it.
She could sleep through anything. Now, make a perception check.
Who?
You,
Oh, okay.
Captain Akisu.
Nat 20!
All right. So,
Yeah.
Captain, you just woke up, and you come out. Some of your crew is a little weary from all of the work and shoveling that's gone into the journey so far. Been pushed through the night, moving at almost a breakneck pace, trying to get to the island. But something catches your eye as you're coming up with the island on the horizon. You see a heap of ship wreckage in the water nearby.
Ooh.
And it looks like there was a big battle here.
Oh. Let's go see what that's about.
Yeah, definitely.
I got the scavenger trait, so I can do a little scavenging. Maybe we can get some supplies for the thing we want to build for our ship.
Yeah, I pull up alongside all the wreckage slowly.
I'll jump down to it. Can I do an investigation to see if I can see anything?
Oh, absolutely. So as you're kind of coming down, it looks like at least like a couple ships seem to have gone down here. Some of them not completely sunken yet.
Nice.
And as you can, you see bits of it on fire, dead bodies here and there floating, some Marines, some otherwise.
Can I tell who these ships belong to?
Give me an investigation.
$16.
All right. One ship, quite obviously, is a Marine vessel. The other ship, you remember seeing this flag from one of the Tie Man ships that was parked in the harbor.
So Woodrow probably stole the Tie Man ship and came here.
Interesting.
Interesante.
Do I see anybody alive, or is it all just dead bodies?
Looking around, you
In
don't
the water?
Yep.
On the ship, in the water, anywhere.
You see a dozen dead bodies, mostly you see a bunch of there are some Marine garments and stuff, but most of the dead bodies are of random pirates and people that are not wearing uniforms.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a little scavenging, get some supplies for the things we want to build.
All right.
Like the hydraulic door?
Yeah.
Hop into the water and kind of see what's going on under there.
All right. So as Akisu kind of goes around, you find a little satchel on one of the bodies. Looking inside, you find a various collage of these mild stimulants and kind of like drugs. as well as a fake ID.
For who? What's the picture look like? Is it Woodrow?
It is not. The picture looks like the person that the bag is attached to, but upon closer inspection, you see that the ID is poorly made and says Dan Schneider.
Oh my god.
Dan Snyder?
Oh, this guy looks like some kind of freak.
Bring all my bitches back.
Just gonna like wipe my hands after touching him.
Yeah, you should.
Valid response.
Eat
I gotta
your
crouch
little-
down. Well, okay, I'm gonna be swimming around in the water. Are there any like sunken ships or anything?
There are 2 ships. They're kind of like half sunk.
I'm gonna kind of swim into them.
All right, so Tonga's looking to scavenge.
Yeah, I want to scavenge
Yeah.
too.
I might as well.
I'm gonna keep watch.
Yeah, well, we should take like an hour or two to figure out, what happened here.
Snyder, I'm not Snyder. Tonga, you find a locked strongbox.
Ooh, okay. I'll kind of pull this one on board before I open it.
Water drips from the box.
I just
Yeah.
kind of like drop it on the deck before going back out to get more stuff.
And Snyder, you find a crate full of frozen rations.
Ooh,
Oh,
frozen food for everybody.
You find about 40 rations in the crate.
nice.
They're still edible, tightly wrapped, just wet.
Oh yeah.
And Akisu, let's see what you find. Well, actually, you're more prone to be able to. You find lots of parts of wood and various metals to scavenge from the ships.
Did she find a hydraulic door?
She doesn't find a hydraulic door, but she does find a sizable door.
Nice. Hold that thing up here.
Chibi, you
Yeah.
look over the edge and you see Akisu just hauling this big old metal door, and she's kind of like jumping from floating piece of ship to floating piece of ship.
Hell yeah. Did I find anything else?
Now let's see here. Okay, Tonga, you find an old you find a kind of a rusted rifle.
Ooh, okay. I kind of look it over. Does it look fixable?
It looks fixable, just very waterlogged and has taken on a good coat of rust.
Okay. All right.
You guys also find a let's see here. 9 usable scraps of metal.
Nice.
Ooh.
They can be used for crafting, weapon repair, and jury rigging gear and stuff. So, it's a metal resource. As well as another 9 good usable chunks of wood that aren't all ruined or splintered. I would imagine Chibi would probably take particular interest in the good bits of the ship that are usable.
Yeah.
Oh, God, excuse me.
All right. And with that, outside of that, you You do find like some tattered marine uniforms, but not much else.
Are between all the bodies, is it like just Marines, or is it?
You don't see any marine bodies.
Oh, okay. So what are all the bodies? Are they like wearing like pirate gear? Are they like,
Yeah, they're wearing like a regular clothes and kind of like a tattered gear.
okay.
I
Is there any like affiliation that we can like?
From the best you can gather, given the ship that these people were on, they were part of the fleet that left Swallowtail.
Okay, interesting. All right. Should we continue to the main island?
Yep.
Ears.
And with that, you guys managed to kind of pull yourself into the harbor. No problem. With the island being within sight.
Yes.
And roly, roly, roly. You come into the harbor. You find an open spot at the port, and you just see this very tired woman with a clipboard walk up to the ship. Hello, name, state your business.
Pleasure.
Ah,
Pleasure.
yes, a pleasure to meet you too.
No, that's
Name.
my business.
Oh, okay. Pleasure. Unusual, but fine. Name?
Amanda.
Oh man.
Amanda. Got a last name, Amanda?
Bynes.
Amanda Bynes. Are you the captain of this ship?
Beside Aki's
Yeah. What? Don't say my name.
Walk up beside
What are you talking? What? Oh, okay.
I'm not. I'm talking.
Okay.
Tonga out here dead naming the captain.
I walk up beside you and I'm like, we're a merchant vessel looking to browse the wares of this island.
That's why we're here for pleasure.
Yeah, it's a pleasure for
Good.
me.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You say you're here for pleasure.
Yep.
Pirates, huh? It's fine. It's fine. Just keep your head down, stay out of trouble. Yada, yada, yada. And she kind of like hands you a piece of paper. This is a waiver, Amanda. Just sign right here stating that you're not going to cause us any trouble.
What happens if we do?
Oh, that's people who cause trouble. Well, we have a defense system on the island. Basically, if you cause us trouble, this authorizes us to fire torpedoes into your ship.
Is that what happened to the ships out there?
Oh, no, that was a bit of a scuffle. Like a week or so ago.
A week
Vic-
ago.
Yeah. Marines and upstart pirate kind of got into a little bout out in the bay. Wasn't really. It happens from time to time. Honestly, I was surprised that we even had any Marines up in the area. They end up having to send another ship, clean up their dead and whatnot.
Mm.
But yeah, that's it. Honestly, just act right, and we'll be good.
Kind of give
Alright.
him a nod.
Oh,
He won't cause me any trouble.
that almost forgot. Docking fee is 10,000 berry.
How about a crisp high
Alright.
five instead?
How about a-
pay the lady?
Pay the lady.
She's just kind of like pulls out a little transponder snail. Like,
Wait, I was just kidding. Jeez, can't you take a joke?
oh, that was a joke. Okay, sorry. Long shift, and like you look at her, and just like she has like these deep dark bags under her eyes.
Here, take a sandwich.
Thank
And
you.
the 10,000 berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably the nicest gesture I've had all week. Thank you kindly.
No problem.
Well, about your business. And she kind of like pushes like a strand of hair out off to like the side. And you just kind of hear her muttering like, oh, maybe I can finally have a good lunch break.
Oh,
Anything to help.
And you guys
Wait.
are... Yes.
I'm gonna go get Mason.
To make sure he behaves.
I'm gonna try and convince him to come with us, but like as a mace.
You find him just kind of below deck, all wrapped up in a Loppin fur coat, very luxurious and fluffy that Tilda has put together over the course of the
I
night.
was about to say, when did he have time to make that?
Tilda just
All right,
kind of like a
Mason.
stump is like there by her little sewing area. Yeah, he insisted.
Well, thank you very much for making him that, even though he probably didn't thank you.
You're right. He didn't. But you know what? The sentiment coming from you, Captain, that's good. Are you taking him with you?
Yep.
Please tell me you're... Oh, this is great.
All right, Mason, get up. Turn into a mace.
He kind of like gives you like a steady eye and like, very well.
Nice.
It'll be interesting to see how you conduct yourselves.
I don't need you to look down on us condescending.
He turns himself into a mace.
I'll just pick him up and strap him to my back.
Hey. Orianus joins the party.
Hell yeah. Where's Jenkins?
Jenkins, you find him just kind of passed out on the deck.
Hey Jenkins, you wanna go look at some cool stuff? Maybe we'll get a little 5-finger discount if you come with us.
And he's like, oh. Sure. Well,
Hey, hop in my pocket.
he kind of like he kind of takes a peek inside his little flask. That just like try to get like the last drop out, but like nothing.
Don't worry, we'll get you some more.
I'm all for it, Captain. And he turns into a rat and hides in your pocket.
Nice. I'm carrying 2 people.
I love how like your crew is literally like, who needs magic items when you have a crew?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Mage hand? Fuck that. We got a rat. It's a
Even baby
child.
understands.
That was adorable. Found you.
Hell
Found.
yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, that was hilarious.
All right. And with that, I'm going to call that a good stopping point because I didn't know which island you guys were going to go with, so I didn't have any particular one prepared.
That's fair.
It's fine. I gotta take a shower
Sounds
anyway.
good to me.
Yeah, you usually have to
I
get
mean,
to
I
work.
already showered.
All right. We'll pick things back up next weekend. I'll have a lot more ready for Carcash Prime. The Iron, what is it? What do they call the place? The Iron, it's known as the Iron Engine
Ooh, fancy.
for its production of engines of war that are forged and known for their mass produce of naval weapons and heavy machinery.
Maybe we can contract somebody to build the thing for us on our ship.
This is low key a great opportunity to upgrade the ship.
Yeah.
See, that's the real reason why I wanted to come here.
I imagine we can get pretty good, like, maybe pins and tool upgrades, maybe.
Hmm.
Ooh, there might be some special ammo.
More special than the shit shot?
Yeah. Gotta get that jizz shot.
The jizz shot.
Jeez.
Wait, ooh, what about tear gas? That'd be sick.
Okay, that's actually that's a great idea.
I know, right?
And this would be a decent enough place to find something like that.
Exactly.
All right.
You can make a list of different shit you want.
And thanks to everyone who's kind of been listening and keeping up with us so far.
And thank you to viewers like you.
Woohoo. We're like PBS up in here.
Yeah.
We're PBS, but for the nerds.
Or the nerds of PBS.
It stands for Piss Balloon somebody. Squad.
Yo.
Well,
Piss Balloon Squad.
Piss Balloon Squad out. My child needs attention. Catch y'all later.
Maybe he has a piss balloon.
That would solve everything.
Thanks for joining us on this wild D&D adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did, and if you're itching for more One Piece D&D or Nerd Militia chaos, make sure to hit up our YouTube channel for all the latest shenanigans. Stay connected with us on Twitter at TheNerdMilitia0 for all the spicy updates, and if you're feeling generous or just want to keep us caffeinated, swing by our Linktree and Patreon. Your support keeps the madness going. Until next time, adventurers, stay nerdy, stay awesome.